our goal is to help you to tell a compelling story about your STIC. You want to make your STIC relatable to your elected officials and the traveling public. Both are equally important. You must create compelling messages. So I have a number of examples to show you of how we're handling things here in Pennsylvania, or there in Pennsylvania. Starting with the elected officials, we put STIC messages in our newsletters. First of all, if I can say, any form of communication is a go. Anything that you're using now, you don't have to go out of your realm of experience or comfort. Use the tools that you have right now. So we have an LTAP program. We put information about the STIC in our newsletters and that get distributed to those folks. We had a local government innovation day where we actually invited elected officials to come in and learn firsthand about the STIC and how it can make their municipalities, their communities better. For the traveling public, we've housed the STIC on PENNDOT.gov. Now it's not blaring on the homepage, so to handle that, we created a QR barcode. So this QR barcode goes on printed materials. You hand them out, people will get directly to the STIC. So what do we have on our page? We have all of our innovations are outlined. We have one sheets on every innovation. We have a map that we're updating right now that points where every innovation is in the state. And we also have our innovation newsletters called Innovation in Motion. And so a customer can go there and sign up for that newsletter. Here's our PENNDOT Facebook page. Now, the posts I'm going to show you were actually posted in 2015 when we first forayed into using our social media to promote the STIC. Just a little background. Right now, we're up to 117,000 likes, which really pales to Texas because I looked it up. But in any event, that's pretty good for Pennsylvania. So here we go. Now this is the first graphic we did. It was on high friction surface treatment. It talks about how it saved lives. And at the very top there, this is not a working link, but we linked to our YouTube page where we had a video created that explained to customers what high friction surface treatment is and that it really does work to save lives. We cited specific examples. So here we go, we posted it, and what do we get? Well, it might be 0 deaths, but people's suspension is another story. And that's what we had to deal with. So this is what it's like when you open the door to communication on social media. You have to be ready because you're going to get responses like this. So right now I'm making it my personal goal for the Pennsylvania STIC to make sure that all of the innovations have a complete question and answer so that when we go to social media, which we will, that there's no question we can't answer, at least a perceivable question. So we took it a little further. So this person is really happy. Dan thinks it's great. We need it all over the place, all year long. And this fellow, well, does it decrease miles per gallon? Will it make tires wear out faster? Questions that I guarantee that we wouldn't have thought of. You know, like, well, are our customers going to care about their tires wearing out? We don't know. But now we do know that they do care, and so we do have to be ready to address it. So we started talking about roundabouts. Roundabouts get a lot of pushback in Pennsylvania. So we had a nice little fact sheet. Again, this is 2015. And we promoted the fact that we opened a new roundabout. Did you know that they're safer than traditional intersections? Read more here. So, you know, they are safer. We move on, nice little picture, 25 shares, which at that time was not bad. And here's what we get. So we lead off by saying that they reduce crashes by up to 90%. If that's the case, why did New Jersey spend millions getting rid of them? And because they weren't roundabouts, they were poorly designed traffic circles, big difference. Well, then why are there accidents on nearly a daily basis? A roundabout is not a traffic circle. Rotaries are the way to go, and keep that crap in Jersey. So what I had to do was prepare. We did. We prepared, and we eventually got back because we were armed already, because we had faced such pushback on roundabouts in Pennsylvania that we were armed with comments to get back to these folks. So here we are today. Now we've created this roundabout video that actually helps users to navigate.
During your travels, you may have come across one of the many new roundabouts across the Commonwealth and maybe even in your hometown. Roundabouts provide for increased capacity of vehicles through an intersection because they allow traffic to continuously flow, yielding only until a gap in traffic is available. Here in Pennsylvania, where intersections were converted to roundabouts, fatalities and major injuries were significantly reduced, as were moderate and minor injuries. So how does a roundabout work?
Okay, and then, thank you. And then at this point, we go into telling customers how to actually navigate a roundabout. But the important thing is we, at one point, were putting the actual number of decreases in accidents and fatalities, but imagine the lift of keeping that current. So we spoke in generalities there that says it lowers, it reduces, and so that hopefully will stick with the customer. But then the rest of the video is just how to single lane, multi-lanes, pedestrian, and bicycles. Okay, so next steps in your states. Have a communications person or delegate somebody whose job it is to talk about success. Talk about your success, because success breeds success. There are tools available. Infographics are great for sharing on social media. Those infographics can also go in your newsletters. They can go to all staff emails. You know, you can use this sort of information anywhere. Nothing's off limits. And finally, press releases and events. We're not shy when we open a new roundabout. you know, we let the world know that we've done this, and here's all the good reasons why you should too. And that's it. Thank you.